Yo, what's good, YouTube? Back with another video. It's your boy, Life with DJ. DJ. Back in the cut. Back at it again with another video for y'all. I know it's been a little while. I've been getting stuff ready for school and stuff, man. You know how it be, man. Life be life sometimes, man. So I try not to stay far too long, because since I'm just starting to really get into this YouTube, I'm trying not to not take too long on a break, because then people start not wanting to see no more. You feel me? You gotta be more consistent. So I'm back with another video again. Today we're gonna talk about first time getting that high. First time getting that high, bro. It's one of those videos. Man, this is gonna take place back in I'll say sixth grade, like the summer of sixth grade and stuff. That's what's gonna take back. So it's during the summer of sixth grade. We had just moved to this new little spot. Me, my mom, my dad. My dad was working at the time, so he wasn't really home that much. So it was really just my mom's, and my mom was also doing a lot of things herself too. So she was like in and out of the house, getting some little side hustles, doing her thing, both of my parents, you know what I'm saying? So it really was just me by myself. But I used to go outside. Like when we moved here, there was a lot of kids my age in the area. So I used to go outside with them, and I met this one particular person. Like one time I was hanging on the porch. How it started, I was hanging by my porch, I could say this is like midday or whatever. And I'm just sitting on the porch. I'm on my little Samsung. I had a little Samsung back then. So I'm on my little Samsung watching. I used to watch Drano. Hey man, Drano used to be the thing back then, bro. This is like 2017. So Drano, Crypto, them GTA RPs, role players, man. Hey, I used to be on that. I ain't gonna lie. I used to be on that though. So, I was just on my phone watching videos. This little boy, he a little chubby, he a little big. He come up, he was like, "Hey, you stay around here?" I guess he hadn't seen me. I was like, "Yeah, I just moved here." Da 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 da. He was like, "Oh yeah, I stay around the back." I was like, "Oh, okay, that was what's up?" And I was like, "What's your name?" Bro said his name was we're gonna call him Duty. His name was Duty. I was like, "Okay, my name DJ, you feel me?" So we got acquainted or whatever. We got to talking. He was like, "What you watching on your phone?" I showed him, and he also had his phone on him. So he also used to watch Drano too. So man, that's how kind of me and him hit it off. I found out he liked the football, because at the time I was like playing football. So at the time I was playing football, so he liked the football. I played and liked the football, so I'm like, okay, cool. He could be a cool little homeboy, most definitely. So me and him get acquainted. Then his other partners, he had other partners too around. Like he knew a lot of people around the apartments. Yeah, it was apartments. So he knew a lot of people. So he was just putting me on, who's this, who's that, and they was coming to see him, but they was also like, they're like, "Oh, he's a new kid." I'm like, "Yeah, I stay right here. I stay right here." So we get the dapping up, talking about, all that stuff, where we from, or is we been here, born and raised. I'm about where I was born and raised to, I've always been on this side of town, you know what I'm saying? So, long story short, we all found out that we was all going to the same middle school. The middle school, we were all going to the same school. So it's like, some of them was just graduated from elementary. They was going to middle school, so they was also going to the same one. Then there was some that was already in there. There was like eighth graders. See, there was some people that was older than us, and then it was like me and Duty and like a couple other people that was like in the seventh grade going to the seventh. So, we get that sorted out. I used to have a bike back then. I used to have a BMX, it was like a chrome BMX, and it had like it had red in it. So it had like the little dark red, little things that you sit on, that people stand on the back or in front of you. So I had one of those on my wheels. So I used to ride it around. When they start seeing me ride my bike around, they was like, oh yeah. So they had their bikes too. So we used to ride around the apartments all everywhere. You know, we used to ride just everywhere, man. I'm talking about everywhere. And this went on for like a little while, you know. It went on for a little while for, I say, because it was during the summer. So I could say almost before school started. I could say this took around after July 4th. I know it was after July 4th, you know. So after July 4th, I start hanging with them a little more. Around this time, I'm hanging with them a little more, like a lot more. Like we to the point that I'm going to their house, they coming to my house. I had a little PlayStation. I had a PS4 back then, the little standard edition. So it was in my room, in my house, sometime playing I had Madden 16. We used to play Madden 16, 2K17, all that good stuff. Used to go to their house, you know, and all that stuff. Like, it was really cool. It was really wholesome. It was really chill. Just a lot of little kids just hanging around. But one of the older people that was like 8th grade and stuff, they were smoking. So we used to see that. We was like, oh, what that is? See, me, I always been the type that liked it to smell. Like, I liked it to smell, but I never could know what it was. Like, I never asked around. I never seen it until actually. So I actually, for the first time, I used to just always smell it. But this time I'm actually seeing what it is. And once I realized what it is, I'm like, oh, okay, so that's what it is. It's the za, the leaf. So I'm like, so I seen him do it. He passed it to one of the other homies that was in the 7th grade. Passed to him. So we in this little huddle. They passing it around. They was like, oh, this y'all first time smoking? Da 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 da. He had like this long fat one. Like, he wrote up a good one on me. So we get the all in there. First, I didn't want to try, I ain't gonna lie. I was scared, chat. I was scared, bro. I ain't gonna lie. And the only reason why is because, like, really? I don't even know why I was scared. I was really just scared because, like, you know, it's something that I never did before, really. I never did. And, like, I just didn't know. But I was like, you know, I kept seeing everybody else doing, so, you know, kind of, not peer pressure, but like, you seeing everybody else doing, it makes you want to try. So I tried it. So I get a little puff, you know, just a little. I hit that. I ain't even inhaled. I just got it out. They was like, oh, no, you don't do it like that. You gotta inhale for real. So I'm like, okay. So we go another round. They pass it back to me again. It couldn't be no more than like 4 or 5 of us up in there. So we just chilling and, you know, pass it. And then it gets back to me again. So now I'm got the coughing, boy. I'm talking about coughing my lungs. I thought I was gonna die, bro. I'm thinking like, oh my God, I'm about to die, y'all. Bro, take me home, bro. Let me go home, bro. I was so scared, bro. But then it got good. Like, they had some water in there. I drank some water. Then I got back good. And since I'm like, I couldn't be no more than like 12 years old. I was like 12. Like 12 years old. So once I did it, let me tell y'all, once I did it, I was like, boom. Oh shoot, like things started looking nice. Talking about the grass was greener. We stayed like in a brick apartment. So I'm looking at the bricks looking hella detailed. And I just remember I was like, it was sunny. It was hot. So I remember I had my tank top. I had a tank top and some black shorts. I walk outside. I'm like, oh, I'm staring at the sun. I'm like, oh, I'm hot, bro. And they laughing and stuff like, oh yeah, this nigga effed up. He effed up. He gone. He out of her. He for sure smacked. He smacked out his dome. So I get on my bike. I'm trying to ride it. I'm over here stumbling, keep falling. I'm like, bro, heck no. So I walk with the bike. I'm like, bro, I'm just about to walk with this shit, bro. And we was all the way in the back of the apartment. My house was like, my apartment room, well, you get what I'm saying. So it was all the way in the front. And we was all the way in the back. So I had to walk all the way to the front. It was like this apart, so I'm walking all the way to the front. So I'm like, damn. So the whole time I'm like, I'm walking with it with my bike and stuff. And I'm like, oh, I'm tired, I'm hot, my throat is burning, like my throat burning, my heart beating fast, like help. I'm yelling, I'm like in my head, I'm like, help me. Somebody help. And I'm like, my homeboy Duty. Yeah, let's get back on him. My homeboy Duty, he was walking with me. So it was me and him, he was like making sure I'm alright. He like, yeah, you good? Cause look, he been doing it. Like, this ain't nothing new. Like, some of them that was in there, like, it was nothing new to them. Like, they been doing that. Me and like a few others, like, we was all tripped out. Like, all first time, we was all tripped out. So, he walking when we get to the house. I'm like, damn, what if I smell like it? See, now I'm paranoid. Now the paranoid hit. So now I'm scared. I'm like, hey, I can't go in the house. I can't go in the house yet. I need some cologne. I need something to smell good. Like, let me take a shower at your crib right quick. Like, so something. Put some cologne on me or something. So he go back to his house. His house wasn't that far by mine. So he went up there right quick. He grabbed his dad a cologne. His dad had that expensive cologne. Like, so he had that cologne. He gave it to me. He like, yeah, hey, don't spray a lot because my dad don't have much and he gonna notice. Bro, we good. So I let it simmer down, let it simmer in or whatever. I give it like a few minutes. I'm like, you smell, you don't smell weed, He like, nah, you good, you straight. Call me, because I had his number. He like, call me when you good, call me when you good, call me when you come back out. I'm like, bet, because I'm gonna be out later. Because I'm feeling tired, see. Now I feel tired, like I'm hot, sweaty, throat burning, heart beating fast. Just overly parched, just overly hot, bro. I'm like, yo, yo, help me. So I walk in the house. Now I'm talking about my heart. Dum dum, dum dum, dum dum, dum dum, dum dum. It just going. And I hear my mama, she on the phone with my grandmother. She talking, they laughing and talking, doing they whole, y'all know how moms is. So she over there just talking, all that stuff. And, I walked to the room, real quick. I put the bike up against the little spot, and I walked to the room. I'm thinking everything good. Like 15 minutes go by, I hear my mama say, I'm like, oh shit. It smell like weed in here. Oh, that's just coming from the vent, mama. I'm like, that's just the next door neighbors. Like, in my head, I'm like, please don't let her know it's me. So she come in my room. She still sniffing. She like, boy, that's you? I'm like, me well, ma'am. She like, boy, you smoking? I'm like, oh, no, ma'am. I'm 12 years old, mom. I'm like, I'm 12 years old. I would never. I don't even know what it is. I ain't never heard of it before. So I'm trying to play that role. She's still sniffing. Then I was like, oh, it's probably the vent. You know how they such and such be. You know how vents be when they be coming through with the smell. I try to dial off the subject. So she like, yeah, it might be. All right. So she went by her day. So my dad get home, he also smelling it. He like, come on, who? And they come to a conclusion. They ain't never find out it was me, y'all. They ain't never knew. No, they ain't never know. But man, but that's it. More of the story, pretty much. For a lesson, I think the lesson I have for y'all today really is like, don't fall under peer pressure. I ain't gonna lie. Cause a lot of consequences come with that going under pressure. That's all I really want to say, like genuinely. Cause when you fold under pressure, or when you get peer pressured by other people or other people that's around your age, like, you know, don't be a follower. That's another thing. Don't be a follower. Always be a leader. If your first thought says, like, don't do that, or don't do it, or that's kind of iffy, or that's a little off, go by that. Don't ever try to overthink yourself. Don't overthink the subject. Just go by your first thought. Your first thought saying, nah, that ain't right. Something ain't right. Always listen to that. Listen to y'all gut. I made the bad choice and started that young, so that was kind of on my fault. But I didn't do it again. Like, that was literally like a one-time thing, but I didn't do it again until like high school. That's gonna be another story time we're gonna talk about. first time getting high in school, bro. I ain't gonna lie, I got some stories. We gonna hook that up for y'all, and I appreciate y'all for tuning in again. I know I've been going for a little while. I had to make this a little, I know it's not too short, but it's a little shorter than my other ones, I guess so. So I'm gonna try not to make this video too long. So I just want to pretty much say thank y'all for tuning in. For whoever's tuning in, like and subscribe. Comment down below if y'all think y'all can give me some suggestions on how to make the video a little better, or how to get the story out more better, or like what I need to do so y'all, with the quality or editing, like, if y'all got any suggestions, let me know. I'm always open ears, and I just appreciate y'all tuning in at the end of the day. And I'm gonna try to post back. I'm gonna try to post back in again daily. I'm gonna try to think of some more stories that I can remember from back then. And I'm gonna hit it. I'm gonna let y'all know. And hey, pretty much peace out.